Hello everyone and welcome to my own personal YouTube channel. From now on I will be uploading my deck profiles here, so don't forget to subscribe. I can proudly report that I got into top 8 at the European Championship Finals this recent weekend with my Blackwargreymon deck that I'm gonna present to you all today. So without further ado, let's start with the X. We got 4 BT9 Koromon. Those are mainly to survive security and to run over the opponent's Digimon with the BT8 Mythic Greymon inherit. Very helpful in the mirror if you don't have the Zargmon under or the BT5 Greymon. You will still be 1k over, and well, if the opponent has a Yuya push, you can still have one push of your own, Agumon, BT5 Greymon, or Yuya of your own, and be 1k over the other one with your Koromon. Of course, it would be nice to draw from the egg, but at the point that you're swinging, you're most of the time being on your level 6 already, which means you have drawn a lot already and searched probably. So you usually have your pieces already, and the 1k is just more important. Then we have the 4 promo Agumon for 2k push. Obviously very strong. Lets you live in security, lets you run over other things. Same reasons like the Koromon basically. Then we have 4 of the Searcher BT5 Agumon. I don't think you can play less than that. Very important to find your pieces. The deck is very consistent if you have these. Because you can just search anything level 4 or above in your deck. Also, if you would be playing Omnimon, which I don't, you could add Greymon and Omnimon from your search, which is pretty neat. Then we got 3, sorry, not 3, obviously 4 Agumon X antibody, Cool Boy trigger, searches your X antibody option to protect, and searches all of the Greymons and Omnimons. So yeah, obviously you will have to play those as well. Don't think anything special so far. Then we have the 3 BT5 Greymons for the 2k push and 1 cost evo if you can gain memory and you're evolving out of the breeding area. In the beta area. Very helpful because you can just turbo out until you're level 5. Means if you're in a rookie, you can just evo this for 1. Has to be Agumon though, or at least there has to be Agumon under the Agumon X if you're evolving onto that. So you can gain 1 memory back, then you can go Greymon X, evo into your level 5 for 2, and then from there you can just go into the Mega, and the Megas generally work with even if you pass the turn. So yeah, you can just from a rookie go into your Mega for 3. Not for 3, but at 3. So next we have 3 of the Security Plus Greymon. No blocker Greymons in the deck, which makes your cross-out matchup pretty bad, but instead ups your chances in the Grandis and Jesmon matchup because you can actually capitalize on them bricking or like not finding their pieces on turn 3, like sometimes that happens too, and you still lose, but you have a way to pressure. In testing, I noticed that the deck is too slow to like even win when Jesmon and Grandis brick. But now with those and the other tag I have in, you can actually pressure back and finish the game when they don't find their pieces. Because if you don't finish it, they will find their pieces at some point, and then you still lose. Obviously 4 of the Greymon X, best card in the deck, I could say. Yeah, probably. It should get hit, I think. It's so strong because you can, even if you don't have a Greymon, you can still evo this for 3 and not be sad about it at all. You can trigger your Cool Boys with it, of course. Cost 0 on the Greymons. So you can go into this one for 1 and then into this one for 0. And then save 2 memory from his own effect by evoing into the level 5s. And well, that makes you evo into your level 5 for 3 from a rookie. Protection is pretty good. The original one from BT9 with the double level layers protection is technically better, but well, the effect on it obviously is worth it. I don't know, some people were trying BT9 Greymon X2, but then you just evo into your level 5 for 4, and that's pretty bad. So yeah, its effect is the important part, but the inherit is also very good to have. Without it, the deck would struggle for sure. Then we have 4 BT8 Metagreymons, also the star of the deck, letting you attack unsuspended Digimon, but also de-digivolving, and then even destroying a 3k or lower body. Card was always good, but now you can evo it for 2 onto this guy, and now it's really good. Then we got 4 of the new Metal X. The inherit, extremely strong, trashing opponent security, so you can just play the safe game and not risk dying into it or like giving them advantage by flipping tamers in there. And well, the protection is kinda neat. It's not insane that you can't be DP reduce or de-digivolve, because people just then won't play it. Although the can't be de-digivolved helps a lot in the mirror. If they have like a Greymon X in the back and just waiting for you to promote, if you can give them to 1 and evolve into this, they just can't answer it, so they will stay in the back, probably evo their own BT8 Metagreymon there, and then you can build up the next deck already in your raising and use this one for the pressure, or like to pressure them to come out, and if they do, you just run over them again with the BT8 Metagreymon inherit. Then we have our special tag, only 2 of it though. The promo Blackwargreymon, and this really surprised me how many people played this. I expected like to maybe see like only a handful of it, but the entire top card was full of Blackwargreymons with this. And well, let's say it's really good. You can evo it on 3, which is already a nice thing, because the other one costs 4. So you can keep turn with it, run over something, then use its Digiburst to restand, and then attack again, evo with the X antibody, and go into Gaio or Blackwargre X for 2 more. And then you have cleared the body and did your damage, which technically is makes you go 1 turn ahead, because otherwise you will have to clear the body with Gaiomon, and then well, you didn't do the damage, so you're like 2 damage behind. Also gives you the opportunity to OTK if you have the Security Plus Greymon in the stack, and they are, for example, at 4 life. You can have a clean stack with no double layers. Just need the 4 sources: Egg, Rookie, Security Plus Greymon, and a level 500. Then you can swing. You remove 2 except this one. You swing again. Then you remove this and the other one left. Swing again, and game is over. The Ag one helps a lot there, and also the Koromon Ag to have a bit more DP. But also you can trigger Yuya when you evolve this onto your level 5. Doesn't have to be double layer evo. It still gives you 2k until the end of your opponent's turn, so you'll be at 14 with the Egg, which is pretty big. Gets over most stuff. So you can then swing fearlessly. But also just, like I said, swinging over another body and then restanding it and doing your damage. Pretty good. Then we have 2 Blackwargreymon X. Pretty standard, I think, to only run 2. It's my only blocker with his redirection. Helps a lot to not die then when you evo into this. And well, the effect of destroying the lowest play cost of the opponent when a Digimon unsuspend, so himself with reboot or even their Digimon. Very strong. And well, he doesn't help so much in the mirror though, because most of the time you will have a BT8 Metagray, and you can't just X antibody, swing into their Digimon and evo into this, obviously. Or like swing, then evo, and then choose the target, because you have to declare it before. And that's why we also run 3 of the Gaiomon to win the mirror all the time. Because once you have your stack in the back, the opponent just loses if they promote first. Since you just bring out your BT8 Metagray or your Greymon X, get into the BT8 Metagray if you had the Greymon X, obviously. And then just put this over, maybe even Digivolve, doesn't matter though most of the time, because your Coromon will give you 1k already, and then you just run over it. But like I said, you then miss the damage. You can do damage with the Metagrammon X then though, but well, doing 3 damage or 1 damage is a big difference, because if you deal 3 damage with this, also with the Security Greymon, it's possible to do that. Then you have 2 more with this next turn. So then your last swing can be a rookie from the racing area or something to just finish the game, which does a lot of pressure quickly. Then we have 2 memory boosts only. I couldn't fit a third one. I was thinking about cutting 1 Gaiumon, but I was expecting a lot of mirrors. I only faced 1, but possibly I could have met a lot more mirrors, and there he's really good. So I didn't want to cut them down, because obviously man boosts help on every level for consistency, yes, but it reveals 4 cards, and if you don't have your guy already and only run 2, you might have to take him, or when you leave it, it feels really bad, because the card is then just bottom deck and you will just lose the mirror then, or to other stuff where you have to use the Gaiomon to use your memory properly. So I was like, 2 boosts is probably the take, but after I've seen only 1 mirror, I could have seen just playing 2 Gaiomon and 3 boosts, but it is what it is. Then we had 3 Hades Force. Because I don't have the BT8 Metagrammon, it was even more important, but also the math works pretty well on it, because if you play only 2, the chance of having it in your 5 security is under 20%, which means it's not gonna be in your security even in every 5th game. But if you play 3, it's over 25%. I think 27.6 was the correct number. It's gonna be in there every 4th game, mathematically at least. So you can bank more on it, and it helped me for sure even in security. But also very obnoxious card in your hand. Then 3x antibody, very important card. Lets you use your Blackwargreymon X very memory efficiently, because you can just swing with the level 5 and Evo into it. Also very important for the protection, obviously. And even a nice security bomb, gaining giving the card into your hand and gaining a memory. Obviously pretty neat. Then 3 cool boys, maybe 4 is correct, I'm not sure, but the thing is, you would bottom deck your promo Blackwargreymon with it, and with the man boost as well, so you can only search it with the Agumons, and I felt like 3 was correct, but some people played 4 who also made top cut, so I don't want to be like that's just wrong, but I like the 3 how it is. And then last but not least, 2 Yuyas. Yeah, I mean memory set are very important for the Blackwargreymon promo, because then you can just set up your level 5 in the back, put this out, next turn you can promote, gain 2k push by evoing into it, and then you will always have the 3 memory, obviously, because he's just a memory setter. I hope you guys liked the deck profile. If you have any further questions, just comment on the video. I will take my time answering those. And as I said, don't forget to subscribe. I'll try to upload a tier list for this meta in the next few days. And hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Oh, I totally didn't forget to just record this part of the video. Yeah, I just wanted to show my prize card and thank everyone who spoke to me. It was a pleasure to meet y'all. Also, special shout out to Marco from Team Spark for testing with me the most. Probably over 70 hours, just us two. Helped me practice the mirror a lot and also some other matchups. Then also special shout out to Roxyon for testing with her Grandis against me a lot. Made me realize that I will need more speed in the deck, and then I tried the Blackwargreymon promo with the Security +1 Greymon. And also, last but not least, special shout out to Yannick for motivating me to go on after I went X2. I was a bit depressed, but then I just went on, got into top cut, and made it into top 8 even. Sadly, didn't get my worlds invite. I was a bit sad about that, but well, can't win them all, I guess. And I hope to see you all next time again. Bye.